Okay guys, I'm back and I promised you that I'll show you my crazy Bisi mode in this electric EV. I did it once. I am never gonna do it again. As in, I drove it with the mode once. I'm never gonna do it again. So we are going to go ahead. This load is so clean, huh? We're gonna go ahead and go towards the EV Porsche and I'm gonna show you what's going on here. So here we go, EV Porsche. You know what, first let's take a look at this Lotus. This thing is nice, right? Take care of some tuning on it, on the dyno, and really clean. You see my laptop there. This thing has an electronic ECU set up on it. It's quite nice, and it is boosted. You can see the filter and the turbo right there. Pretty large Garrett turbo, but we need to do some cool stuff with it. Anyway, hello Panama. So let's go over here to the Bisimoto EV, the K3V935, and I'm gonna show you guys what I was talking about earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and go inside. See, it's one of the cars I built that's really super clean. Has a little element fire extinguisher there just in case. Hello, Marianne. Good seeing you. And has my quake shifter. So I'm gonna go ahead and go inside here. Forgive me. Have to get around the cage here. Got my John Bavato's shoes here popping off. Okay. So here is the inside of the EV. And straight my steering wheel here a little bit. Have my little Momo. Horn works. Haha. Is buffering? Is it really? Guys, let me know if it's really buffering. If it is, I'll go out and come back in if it's buffering. Love this build. You did amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tidy up my wiring quite a bit, so it's much tidier down here. And yeah, my laces match the car. Actually, they really do. And I just installed my GPS because I want to be able to make sure that my speed is up to par. And I calibrated my mechanical one, you know. Okay, it's all good. Smashing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my vehicle. So you may hear some clicking, and I have this screen come up. Okay, there we go. So that is here my water pump. That's the loudest thing. It's actually on now. It's actually revving. If I put my throttle, put the throttle moment, you see my throttle moving. See that? Okay, so I'm not gonna show you guys what this button is because some of you may end up driving this car and I don't want you to kill yourselves because you guys are probably crazy, but there's a button I'm gonna hit. Hello, Chop Tov, good seeing you. There's a button I'm gonna hit to initiate my BC mode. Before I do that, I'll go through some of the cool things on this dash right now. You can see I have a TPS, high voltage, my battery temperature, speed. You see my red line is at 18,000 right there. 18.2 to be exact, and I can change the screen, and now my volts is at 391.5 volts. I have my discharge current at 860 amps. You see my RPM limit is 18,200. I have 100% torque output set up right now. My max discharge is at 515 with my current battery temperatures, which is pretty crazy, right? I shouldn't have shown that because now you guys know how much power I make. I make more than I actually say. Okay. I can see battery life right here as well. And I have some more data here where it shows my battery percentage. I'm at 90% state of charge. My low voltage is at 13.5. Yeah, 18K red line. My front battery pack is at 90 charge. My rear is at 90. Inverter temperature is at 24. My highest battery temperature is at 24 degrees Celsius. My lowest battery pack is at that. I have 2 strings attached, which is pretty cool. Lots of info. Yeah, it is. I can just scroll through all this stuff, you know. Thank you so much. And I go back to my original screen. Okay, so here we are. And, you know, by the way, the AM doesn't come with this. This is something that we had to do something very clever. I had to create an interface. I had Dennis give me the first background, and then I set up all this stuff. Even my indicators work, so I hit the indicator. That's my right indicator and left indicator. Okay, so we have all that fun stuff, right? I am going to hit my BC mode, and then when I hit the BC mode, you'll see what happens. Okay, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. Infinite probability mode, and this. So I will never press my throttle on that. You know. So what this mode does now, you see my temperature is creeping up a little bit. It now ignores all safety limitations. ignores all crazy traction protocols. The only thing it doesn't ignore is if I have a runaway situation with my battery. But now I have all this, like when I did this, I lost full control of the car. It was just too much torque, crazy. Yeah, it's like a self-destruct button. So when I turn it off, you will see my little screen that comes on again. So I'm gonna turn it off. And you see that? That is for those of you who are fans of the movie, turn this car off. For those of you who are fans of the movie, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that is that is a screen from the show where, I don't want to give it away. If you haven't watched this, one of my favorite movies, go take a look at it. But that button in the movie, you're not supposed to hit. If you hit that button, you don't know what's going to happen. And I have that same concept. I have that same concept here. So it's pretty funny. I know, right, Mad? So that being said, that's what I have going. So I'm kind of crazy. Yeah, it's like my Bisi-mode. It's like the cheetah mode here, you know? Thank you so much. I just love technology, but I put it in the old school classic car. So I did some driving videos with this from the weekend in Mexico. So I'm gonna post that to my YouTube feed today. So if you don't subscribe, go ahead and subscribe to the Bisimoto YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. And when I put the video up, you'll see how it feels to drive this internal. You can go on a ride with me. It's pretty good. Do it, says Sports Racer. Nope, I will not do that. We ever track it? Yes. Once the track opens, I'm gonna quarter mile this. I'm gonna take the streets of Willow. I need data. So I'm gonna beat the crap out of this because I really need to learn more about my thermal management in this car. All right, guys, I have to go. Good seeing you guys. Have a good one. Take care. Cheers.